Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Welcome to another one of our reminders in these blessed remaining nights of Ramadan. We are talking about the various prayers that we can do during these blessed nights and are reflecting on those prayers that are recorded in the Holy Quran, which begin with Rabbana, O Lord. In this one, we are going to be thinking about the prayer Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina adhaban nar. In this dua, the prayer reflects on two very important things. The person is asking Allah for the best of dunya and the best of akhirah. And it's very important that we understand this conjunction, because just one ayah before this prayer is recorded, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about people who just pray for dunya, who just pray for comfort in this world, good grades, good houses, lots of money, good spouses, good children, comfort in this dunya. And Allah says they will be granted what they want, but they will not have a share of the afterlife. But in the prayer itself that follows, Allah says, ask for dunya. There's nothing wrong in asking for dunya. In fact, it is a correct thing to do. We should be asking for the best of this world, but we should combine it with the best of akhirah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to have a beautiful dunya, but He wants us in each of our breaths, in each of our thinkings, to be thinking about our akhirah. How can the good that Allah gives us in this dunya help us in our akhirah? So if we're asking for good grades, so that we can get into a good university, get into a good profession, we should be coupling that with the mindset of how will that help me in the akhirah? That if I earn a good livelihood, where my rizq is halal, and I'm not cheating anybody, and I am perhaps serving the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that Allah will accept my grades and my ibadat and my work as benefit in this dunya, but also in akhirah. If we're asking for a good wife or a good husband, it will give you a good dunya, but if we couple it with thinking about our akhirah, we will live our lives in a different way. We will form the bond between husband and wife, thinking about how we can benefit our afterlife. And when we think about this, automatically we reflect on our morals, our etiquettes, our ethics, and we live with one another harmoniously, because we know that if we are the pleasure for each other, if we are a source of pleasure for each other, and if we are looking after one another, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will count that in our good deeds. If we are trying to raise a good family, having a strong bond between our children, our parents, our families, Allah will accept that in the akhirah. If we are asking for money and wealth in this dunya, there's nothing wrong. Allah says, ask for the best in this dunya. But we should be saying, thinking about our akhirah, that will we be able to spend that money for the benefit of not only ourselves and those close to us, but those people who are poor, who are vulnerable, who are needy, who are impoverished, who are unable to earn for themselves. So whatever we do in this dunya, whatever good we get, we should couple it and think about the akhirah as well. وَمَا عَلَيْنَا إِلَّا الْبَلَاغُ.